Today I'm going to rank every song from Billie Eilish's new album, Hit Me Hard and Soft. So I listened to this album when it dropped right at 12 a.m. I tried not to listen to any snippets or any spoilers so I could listen to this album blindly. I was never a huge Billie fan. I have listened to a few songs but not albums in full. This is actually the first album of Billie's that I listened to in full. I was actually counting down the days for this to drop, and it didn't disappoint. I give this album about 9 out of 10. I love how experimental it is and how it was something different from her past works, so I can appreciate that. Some people are saying that Billie is dropping another album. I don't really know about that. It's a theory that's going around, but I think this one's good enough. I mean, it is 10 songs. It did feel short. It was like 45 minutes long. So another album, that'd be cool, but I think this is good enough. So here are my tiers. First we have I Would Never Skip You. These are songs that I would never skip. I love these so much. 10 out of 10. And then second is I Love It But Not Too Much. I do like these songs, but they're not as great as other songs. And then Tolerable Might Skip. These are songs that I can listen to them, but they're not as good. I'll skip them. And then I have It's a No for Me. These are songs I personally don't like, and I will skip these. They won't even go on my playlist. And last I have Unrelease This Immediately. These are songs I'm like, why'd you release this? It's not good. But these are the tier list categories. The first track on this album is Skinny. I didn't really expect a slower song to be the first song on the album, and I didn't expect Skinny to be such a heavy hitter, but it has a really deep meaning to it. I love those high notes. She's a really good singer, as we all know, but those high notes are really good in this song. I think that's probably my favorite part of the song, just the note. So I'm putting Skinny in Tolerable Might Skip. This song, I didn't put this song on my playlist, but it's a decent song. I just don't love it or love it. Next song is Lunch. Lunch is a huge contrast from Skinny. I was shocked how different the songs were. You have a slow song and then a fast-paced song. So Lunch was all over the internet, so I already knew what the song was going to be about. But when I listened to it in full for the first time, I just couldn't help but laugh. It's just so unhinged. Every time I hear it, I just laugh every time. It's definitely Billie's most unhinged song, but I love that for her. This song gives me summer and beach vibes, so it's a song that we can play right now in the summertime. We had Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles a few years ago. Now we have Lunch. But my favorite parts of the song is this part. I love the vocals on this part. I like how she sang that part. The vocals are... I like that part. That's all I can say. I love this lyric too from the song. I love that lyric. She had a bunch of lyrics from the song, including this lyric on billboards when she was doing promotion for the album. She had lyrics on billboards across different countries, and so I was seeing that on social media, and I was like, I wonder what these lyrics are going to be, what songs these lyrics are going to be in. So hearing that lyric in this song, I was like, okay, that's where she put them. It was interesting to see how she fit them into songs. I'll put Lunch and I Would Never Skip You. This is on my playlist, but I like this song a lot. Next song is Shihiro. I think I'm saying that incorrectly, but Shihiro is my favorite song on the album. I tried my hardest not to listen to any spoilers or snippets from the album, but I did happen to hear this hero snippet when Billie Eilish did the Zane Lowe interview, and from the snippet I was like, this song is going to be good. And it is. It's a really good song. I think it's my favorite song from Billie Eilish ever. That might be controversial. But this is a snippet that I heard and I was like, this is good.
Maybe tomorrow. Open up the door. Can you open up the door?
That song just makes you want to dance. I love this part of the song. Her vocal ability, unmatched. But this part of the song is really good. I was raving about this song, so you know where it's going. Chihiro is going, and I would never skip you. Next song is Birds of a Feather. I love the Birds of a Feather instrumental. When I was listening to this entire album, I was like, Phineas and Billy are geniuses. The production is so amazing. I think all their songs that I've heard, everything was really great. But this album, the instrumentals, the vocals, everything, 10s across the board. I also like how it's just basically those two together just working, and they do pretty much everything when it comes to making the music. I think that's cool that it's just them two, and it's been working for all these years, so.
I want you to stay till I'm in the grave.
The song, it starts off really strong. I like that, how it starts. I also like this part, again, with the vocals and how she sings it. Sometimes when artists sing certain things differently, it makes the whole song better.
I don't know what I'm crying for.
I'm putting Birds of a Feather and I Would Never Skip You. At first it would have gone in, I love it, but not too much, but it's a good song, I like it. Sometimes I have to re-listen to things before I really like it. Wildflower, the song starts off slow, but it picks up towards the end of it. You can hear emotions in the song when she sings. I love the held note. This is my favorite part of the song. It's towards the way in. But Wildflower, I'm putting tolerable, might skip. Or maybe I love it. I'll put it intolerable, might skip. The Greatest is another song where you can really hear the emotions in her voice. My favorite part of the song is when the backing vocals kick in.
By the greatest, my congratulations. Oh my.
The echo, the backing vocals kind of echoed. I liked how that was added. I also love when the guitar drops in. When I heard that, I was like, Billie needs to do more rock songs.
The
The Greatest, I'll put tolerable, might skip. As you can see, I'm someone who likes faster paced songs better than slower paced songs, but they're not bad either way. Next song is L'amour de ma vie. L'amour de ma vie. She got me learning French out here, but now I know a little French. I did have to look up the pronunciation. Tu es l'amour de ma vie to my number one fan / friend. You know who you are. This song is a cool, chill song, something I'd say you hear in the elevator maybe, at the beginning anyways. Billie did do this a couple times where the song would have several parts to it and it feels like a completely different song, maybe 3 or 4 times within the one song. It would have several parts and change direction towards the end.
I wish you the best for the rest of your life. Felt sorry for you.
Is it just me, or do you think this song would go well in the elevator? elevator music, kind of. And that's not me being disrespectful. Now, my only knock on this song is the vocal effects. I did not like that part of the song at all. When the beat changed, I was like, ooh, this is about to be so good. But then the vocal effects came in and just ruined it for me. Just a smidge. This is what I'm talking about. I didn't like that. But La Mort de ma vie goes in. I want to say it's a no for me, but I'll put it in tolerable might skip. But the ending part, it's unreleased that immediately. Or this one. But I'll put it in tolerable might skip. Alright, I have 3 songs left. Next up is The Diner. I was listening to The Diner and the fourth of the way through I was like, is this song about a stalker? Apparently it is. So. But the instrumental is giving Halloween. It's very dark and scary kind of beat. I probably would have been terrified of this instrumental when I was younger. It's kind of scary, like, and the lyrics are scary too, knowing what it's about. Did anyone else get kind of scared of the beat, or is it just me? But I didn't really care for this song at all. It's actually my least favorite song on this album, so you know where it's going, unfortunately. The Diner is going in. It's a no for me. I don't like the instrumental ruined the whole song for me. Yeah. Bittersweet is 4 songs in one. My favorite part of the song is the first part and then the last part of the song, which leads perfectly into the next song and final song on the album, Blue. Bittersweet is another song where I love the production and the instrumentals. When the bass, I'll assume it's bass, but when the bass chords kick in between the vocals, I love that part. Lovely.
But I gotta be careful. Gotta watch what I say.
But I love that. Doom, doom. I'd say the first part of the song is a song where you just blast it in your car when you're having a late night drive. That's how it sounds. The first part, anyways. I wish that part was longer. If that was the entire song, I'd be fine. And pretty much the entire song is actually just instrumental anyways, so. But I wish it was longer. But this song, halfway through, I kind of didn't like it, but it did pick up around this part. But I'm essentially saying I don't like most of the song. But still a good song. Bittersweet, I'll put that in. I love it, but not too much. The first part, I love it a lot. It would be and I would never skip you, but like I said, there's 4 parts in this one song, and the other 2 parts I didn't like. And then the rest is instrumental. Alright, so the last song is Blue. Where do I begin? Blue is the last song on the 10-track album, but it's my second favorite song. It might even be tied for number 1 with Shihiro. And not enough people are talking about this song, which is a shame. I did find out that there was a leak of a song called True Blue, which is essentially blue, but people like True Blue better than this song. But I like this one better than True Blue. Although it's pretty much the same. Not pretty much, but I love the held notes in this song, and of course the instrumental. The instrumentals, I just love them all, for the most part.
Open up the door in the back of my mind. I'm still overseas.
That ooh, I like that part of the song. These held notes here, I love them. I think that's maybe not my favorite part of the song, but this is really good. I can't say enough. The production is so good, and of course, Billie's vocals. Amazing. But once again, the first fourth of the song is my favorite, and then the rest is not bad, but I don't like it as much as the first half. And I do like how this song ends. It's one of my favorite parts.
They could say the same about me. I sleep about 3 hours.
Blue is going in. I would never skip you. That's my second favorite song. So Chihiro first favorite, second favorite, and third and fourth. Here are my final rankings for the entire Hit Me Hard and Soft album. If The Diner is anyone's favorite song, I'm sorry. But as you can see, like I said, I do like faster paced songs, so that's very representative. Like I said, I give this album 9 out of 10. I can appreciate how experimental this album was. It was definitely something different from other Billie Eilish projects that I've heard. Most of the songs on this album were multiple songs in one, which sometimes I liked that and sometimes I didn't. It just depended. But once again, here are the final rankings. Let me know if you agree or disagree with what I have on here. And also let me know what your favorite or least favorite song was from the album. And if you made it this far, tout est l'amour de ma vie, mon amour.